It's a big one. It's a big one. Right? East West 14. Yeah. This is
long time coming.
Yeah, long time coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, left hand. You guys, I mean, look, I don't even feel like I have to talk about where you guys sit. I mean, Travis, you've been, well, where do we put him? Is he the best left-handed ever?
Possibly, yeah.
Possibly.
Definitely in the top.
Definitely.
Him or Dennis, I don't know who you.
Right.
I mean, you can argue either way.
Sure. Him or Dennis, right? And then there's this.
You guys are very flattering.
And then there's this thing. It's across from you now.
No doubt, yeah. And it's been coming. You know, like I felt it a long time ago. I feel like when we first met that he knew I was fucking his daddy. There's no doubt about it. And then it slowly has dwindled to where he does not feel that same way anymore. And it's going to be real interesting to see how it transpires. And I apologize in advance. I do not. I would, just so you know, I'm capable of doing anything. I may not be. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. I can't imagine that my left arm. I just can't imagine that I could just be handled. So it's going to be interesting to see how it transpires. I feel like I'm going to get a little bit of rest.
What match do you guys? What match?
Fifth or sixth, something
Fifth
like
or
that.
sixth?
It depends on where they put y'all.
Fifth.
I bet you we're the first.
Yeah, so that would make a sixth if they put y'all.
That place is going to be crazy.
Nice.
I'm really happy we're going early, actually.
Like, there is going to be no oxygen in that building. There's going to be 1,000 people in there. Everybody's going to be freaking out, right? 3 to 5, left-handed. This is. I mean, you can say it's for number one in North America, but really, you guys got to deal with that other guy, Cody Merritt, right? This is a collision course. You guys fight, and then the winner, you guys got a date with Cody Merritt, right? Yeah, and that's undisputed left hand, super heavyweight world champion. All right, super heavyweight North American champion. Yeah.
To me, Cody represents being the United States champion. The North America thing is very objectable, but I think that it's good for the Travis Bajan brand to be the number one arm wrestler in the United States of America. So to me, it's a great stepping stone. It's really a realistic one after what I went through in Istanbul and just seeing the level and the difficulty right-handed from what I see. For me, this is, as crazy as this sounds, this is how you take the baby steps for being back on top to the left-handed thing. First of all, you got to control shit in your neck of the woods. And in the United States of America, I should be at the top of the list when it comes to left-handed arm wrestling. We'll find out tomorrow if I am at the tip top like I think I am. But once again, I really don't know what's going to happen. I just feel really, I feel light. I feel heavy on the scale, but I look light, and that's usually the recipe for me to be good. We'll see.
Corey, how long you been arm wrestling?
Late 16. So coming up on, what are we in, 24? Almost 8 years?
8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what do you think? Is it your time now? Like, I feel like you've already been at this level now for quite some time, but is this the match you've been waiting for? Is this the one? Like,
I mean, it's a great match. I'd love to pull Travis. I was super disappointed I didn't get to pull you.
Well, we can still pull.
Yeah,
I'm much smaller now.
Yeah, no, that's not what I meant. But I'm just saying, my time would be a weird. I'm still taking a lot of steps. I still work a lot of hours every week. I still had too many hobbies, which I'm slowly weeding out, because I do feel like there is an end goal where it'll be very much my time in a bigger spectrum than this country. But I think I'm many steps away from there, but I see a path that I have to kind of find my way through to get to that. Because I think if I could dedicate the time that a lot of the guys dedicate to the sport, by the time I get to the gym, I'm wore out. And that's not an excuse. I'm happy to do it. But what could I be if when I woke up, that was all I thought about?
Well, all you gotta do is fucking wake up earlier. You can do it in the morning, man, guys. Stop fucking crying over here, okay?
Do you guys have a history? Have you guys?
I don't
played
think we do, really. Yeah, listen, he got introduced to me in a really weird situation because he's boys with the enemy, right? And I would say at that time, even more of an enemy, right? And really, Michael's never been an enemy of mine, but things got pretty heated, I would say, in that time. So it was always that Corey was really good at not just being a nut swinger that automatically felt the same way Michael felt. So, but there was that situation where I could hear him when I ain't there, Mike telling Corey.
That was 2017.
Yes.
That was like the height of the problem.
Yeah, and I would even say that I probably met 2014. I don't even know. But it was, when did you start?
No, 16.
All right, so it was pretty close then. I remember when he showed up.
Yeah.
But the first couple introductions were definitely that, this dude is Michael's buddy, training partner, even super friendly, it seemed to me like. Couples going on excursions together. So you know how that is, right? If you got a problem with Coach Ray, you got a problem with the rest of the guys, right? It's just like the way it's like John Milne's faggot ass.
Oh, come on.
You know what I mean? Like,
Come
it's
on.
just the way it is, right?
You would never say that to John if he was right here.
Oh my God! I'd love to talk to
Not
John.
in the lobby, not nowhere.
I'd love to talk to John about something sensible when he's not being a complete fucking retard. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna hear this.
Listen, I'm glad he does.
Eventually, you're gonna have to see
Eventually,
this guy.
he'll be right here. Hey, if I keep pulling like I'm pulling, he's going to be right where Corey is before long.
Maybe right-handed.
But usually, if you're in that camp, it could be weird, but it was always a lot of love there. And, I watched the growth. I knew it was going to happen. I feel good about us pulling left-handed and not right-handed. So we'll see. I just think that my hand and wrist is going to be really tough to get out of place. And then if you're not careful, you might be all fucked up. You know what I mean? And then I'm doing a victory dance over there. You know what I mean? And especially if the room is vibrant, like you said it could be. So, maybe Corey will fold up, right? And
I'm really excited
I
about
might
that.
rise to the
Because
occasion.
I have a lot of trouble getting up, like I'm just real. Don is good at bringing it out. Don will get up there and play and jerk, and before you know it, I'm in it.
I got you.
And I can't wait for that.
You think I'm going to jerk on you?
I think you're gonna be real. I think you're gonna say all the things
I
to get me up there.
if I catch you crying, I'm going to point it out. I'm going to point out the obvious.
Yeah, I think it's pretty inevitable that the energy is gonna get raised.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild. Yeah, it happened with Fareed. It was real. It just.
Yeah, you almost got your ass whipped over there.
Yeah, all I see was tears and a guy holding his pec.
He can't fight Fareed in Istanbul, right? That's a tough win, bro. I'm telling you. Just don't be surprised if I don't get involved.
I did win the fight. What are you talking about?
You
He
did
walked
win the
away
arm
with
wrestling. You did
a
win
pec
the arm
holder.
wrestling.
and-
I was concerned about that up there. Yeah.
No question that the setup is going to become an issue. Do you believe that it's going to follow the ref script, straps, and call your wife protocol that Travis always talks about?
I have no doubt it's going to go to the straps. I don't have any interest in hanging on to them.
And we'll just go right there at the beginning.
I'm good with that.
Of course.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
I'm
exactly
not going to be able to hang on to it. I mean, it's
Right.
Well, I appreciate that.
right-handed. I just
I'm having a little trouble. I'm having a little trouble right-handed separating from
I've seen
people.
that.
That is happening. Yeah. So that's good. You heard it here, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll go right to those straps.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
I like that.
I love being tied to somebody.
Wow. Wow.
Bring them over to my side.
Wow. Wow. This is a big match, guys. Left-handed. It's right at the very top. How do you guys feel about left-handed super heavyweight North American arm wrestling? Like, where do we stack up?
Yeah, unfortunately, Cody has been that representative, and it's not panned out East versus West. So, when I talk about the baby steps that I'm taking, that is very true. If you talk about arm wrestling as a whole, is that there are right now 9 names listed in front of him, right, on that world ranking. And there's 9 bad dudes, man. Like when at the tip top, it's real scary. And because there's dudes there that aren't even listed that may be the 2 best. And I'm thinking Levon and Dennis both have an argument. Whether Dennis will ever be at that health level, we'll see. But to me, Vitali's just absolutely insane. And then you see how close Camille was to him, and it just gets deeper and deeper in the names, and scary business. So becoming the United States champion, it could be the tip top. That could be as far as it goes. But I'd like to think that with that, the motivation can come. That you get the right matches, you get a little more dedicated, and all of a sudden, it's a little different story with the path that Cody took and the path that I could possibly take. So, of course, that's what I'm hoping. So we'll see if I'm anywhere close or not.
You mentioned that you're still working. Sometimes you get to the gym, you're tired. And Travis, you've been right at the very, very top of the sport. Where do you see yourself on Saturday? Like, what percentage are you the best you've been? Are you close?
I think I've taken such a different approach, smarter, I guess. I love the big lifts. I love moving the big weight, but it oftentimes I think has led to why I've had so many setbacks with the injury stuff, just pushing too hard, trying to be too big. I've cut back probably 40-ish pounds less than I've competed at in the last couple of years. And I'd really like to be even another 40 pounds, but I don't want to do it fast. I just want to but I'm moving a lot of weight just for a lot more reps now than the big single stuff. Instead of doing a 600-pound bench, I'm doing 405 for 15 or something, and just trying to get it in different paths.
I got 2 good reps. I got 2 really good reps. I don't know if I'll ever be as warrior battle ready as I was when I was younger, because I was arm wrestling a lot of people, or I had a lot of gigs. I realized how awesome like the WAF gig was at the Supercross, and then it filtered in with 5 years with Cooper Tires. But I think about that Saturday and how it embarked, that whole 9 hours of training, and then you had practice, on Tuesday nights, and all of a sudden it's like, yo, you just living life, but it's a different life than now. It's, very careful, just with this arm wrestling machine, not a ton of sparring. So there's 20 minutes during the day, during that workout, where I can put all the weight on it and I'm completely ready, warmed up and excited and confident, and like there's no fucking way I can lose. And then I start realistically thinking about the last few times I've arm wrestled, how if you're not ready, like there's so many easy ways to have a nick, whether it's a cramp in your neck or my hamstring, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And I guess that's what being 48 years old may get you if you're not in the heat of battle every single day. So for me, I just need to get out of here. The first couple rounds, I know I'm going to be much more of a leverage advantage than him. So if I can finish early, maybe I can give the perception that I might got 6 reps in me, when really I might only got a couple. You know what I mean? So, but I also most likely will be so amazing the round 1 that you'll get that look on your face where you're like, I can't fuck with this dude.
So what is it? Is it 3-0?
It has to be 3-0.
It is 3-0?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It could be 3-1 if I foul out one of the matches, but I can't have him holding on, taking the hit, and pushing me down with me in a good position. And if he drives me into his, I don't even know. I mean, he's got a pretty sloppy angle left-handed. If you look at it, it's not extraordinarily coordinated. Okay, just letting you know.
I'm not a lefty.
You're not going to win any prize for ballroom dancing with how smooth you are there. But if he can take control and it just sucks, I mean, he'd have to turn me in, and if that would be bad, and I don't think I wouldn't be able to stop it after that either. So, it's either I control him 3-0, I control him 2-0 with his broke arm position, holding on. But if he's got some Ron Bath in him, but can he breathe in this place with 1,000 people?
There's no oxygen in there.
He's liable to give the fuck up.
Score gonna be.
Are you going to do that? Are you going to fight to the death?
Oh my God!
Are you going to fight to the death?
You see this guy?
You
That's
see
your
this?
guy.
I'm gonna destroy this
Yeah,
dude.
that's your
It's
fucking
terrible.
daddy right
That
there.
is terrible.
That's your daddy.
Yeah. And Chance Shaw just shows up half naked.
So yeah, it just I don't know if he's gonna hold on for dear life and gut it out mentally. Which listen, he pulls a lot with Michael Todd, and I see him engaged back and forth. I don't have that in me. So if I was coaching him, no matter how bad it looked the first couple rounds or the first couple starts, I would just say, my man, listen, the same thing your people used to tell you, right? Just don't fucking stop. If you can stop this motherfucker at the last second, the last time, it will be beneficial from then on. So if I was you, that's what the fuck I would do. Is listen, no matter how unsurmountable it seems at the beginning, you just keep holding on, and there could be a spot. Late, probably 10 minutes into this agony.
Was trying to convince himself.
Cody couldn't breathe. Hey, Cody couldn't breathe at the last one.
That's right.
Cody was done.
Yeah.
That motherfucker. And listen, I ain't tell people this. I almost passed out a couple times. Getting so excited there. Took a little sidestep there at the Challenger Series.
Yeah, I don't think people realize how little oxygen there's going to be in there.
Oh, it's on.
Yeah, it's going to be no air in there. Yeah. You got this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta come over here.
Already straight and everything.
Oh, there it is. You see it?
I don't know what I'm seeing. I don't know.
I got reaching too
Great
far.
start.
Reaching too much. He's
Dangerous.
strong. He's strong in here.
I get the strap. But you're
We're going
against-
right to the strap.
Yeah,
Right
exactly.
to the strap. Smart thing.
You guys got any final words? Yeah.
Hey, listen, Ingen Terzi, the brand is strong, right? This guy doing the interviews, being involved, the atmosphere downstairs. When I walked in here, man, listen, the shit's cracking around here. So congratulations, young man. The product is super strong, and I absolutely love the 2-hour flight down here to Orlando. So I'm not saying we never have to go back to Istanbul, but my man, if it's possible, I think the United States is a good place for the brand.
I can't wait, guys. I've been looking forward to this match for a long time. Travis, always good to see you arm wrestle. Very excited. Corey, man, nobody knows what this guy is capable of. You guys I think you both got a great chance at Cody, and whoever wins, I mean, that's next up. Super exciting match. I can't wait. East versus West 14, guys. Tune in Saturday, 1 o'clock. We start Eastern Standard Time. Good luck to both you guys.
Cody, you better hope this motherfucker wins, because you know I got your ass.